Welcome to Personal and Professional Best. The live stream will begin in just a few minutes. All of us at Supreme Lending are truly honored that you've taken the time to join us today. Today's show will culminate in another game of S.M.A.R.T. That's Supreme Mortgage and Real Estate Trivia. You'll want to pay attention and even take notes from the content in today's show because the information shared will show up as questions for S.M.A.R.T. at the end of the program. During the game, you'll be competing as an individual and as a part of your real estate office for thousands of dollars that you'll be able to designate to the charity of your choice. So we won't just be having fun competing, but helping make the world a better place. Let's go ahead and get registered for the contest. On your mobile device or laptop, log on to www.supremebest.live. You'll want to go ahead and type in the www, as that will ensure that you can log on from any device. Next, you'll register your name, email, and select your team name from the drop-down. Then, well, that's it. Just keep your browser open and you'll be ready to play along with S.M.A.R.T. During the game, you'll want to quickly select the correct answer, followed by Submit Answer, as the scores are determined by a combination of accuracy and speed. Thank you again for joining us today. We are honored to have you with us on this journey to becoming our personal and professional best.
resolutions, not because they often fail or because they're too difficult, and not because I'm bad at them either. I mean, I've only been alive for 4 new years. No, I have a problem with resolutions because people think that that's it. It's for one time to change. Now, don't get me wrong, we definitely all need change. I have no idea how to ride a bicycle, and my little brother has no idea what a toilet is for. And some of you, yeah, you probably should get out of the house more, but one big decision probably isn't going to do it. Sorry. So now what? Flush your resolutions down the toilet for one my little brother can't use? Of course not. Keep your resolutions, but go easy on yourself. Will you change? Maybe, but probably won't happen in one big moment. It'll happen in the thousands of little moments. Every time you choose to forgive or slow down or be grateful or stay calm, each little moment that you choose what's right instead of what's easy, faith instead of doubt, love instead of hate, that's where the change happens. Even if you fail 1 or 2 or 30 times, it's okay. You've got thousands of more little moments ahead of you. You'll get better. So Happy New Year, God bless, and I'm off to ask my dad to get a bike, either or a pony. Bye!
If that was my little girl, she'd not only get the bike, she would also get the pony and anything else she wanted. I have often said to anyone who would listen that simple in life is often brilliant. Our little friend just offered some simple yet brilliant nuggets of wisdom that will help unlock the very best version of ourselves in 2019. Happy New Year and welcome to Personal and Professional Best. I am Pat Flood. John Maxwell, one of the greatest authors of our generation on the topic of leadership, wrote, "Leadership is about influence, nothing more, nothing less." Well, I've had the blessing of knowing John for the last 20 years, so I felt comfortable adding to his viewpoint regarding leadership. John said, leadership's about influence, nothing more and nothing less. And it is. But it's also about using that influence specifically to help everyone in your life become the very best versions of themselves at home, with their family and friends, in their communities, and in the workplace. I've personally been blessed to be in a position of leadership for most of my life. Early on in my life, I was a leader on the sports field, and I was also a leader and influencer of my friends off the field. On the field, I was very successful in bringing out the best in others. Off the field, not so much at that time in my life. But then my life changed at 23. It was then that I finally saw the light. And I fully embraced my responsibility as a leader, and that is to leave all I come in contact with better than I found them. Since then, I've been doing my best to become my best, and doing my best to influence everyone in my life to do the same, at home, with my family and friends, in the community, and in the workplace, which is why we established this program and why we invited you here today. I established the program in 2015 and initially launched it at Supreme Lending. As we experienced lives changing for the better with our Supreme associates, we decided to invite all of you, our valued partners and friends, to participate with a hope that it might leave you better as well. In May of 2018, we invited you to join us for the first time. Last year, we hosted 8 events with you, and we had over 3,000 attendees who we encouraged to do life better. I hope and pray that our program encouraged you in some way to become better in life in 2018, and I hope you did. Well, we all officially said goodbye to 2018 several weeks ago, and again, we all pretended to know the words of Auld Lang Syne. In the spirit of doing better this year, we'll be sharing the actual words with all in attendance today so that you can sing it better at the end of this year. Yes, we all said goodbye to 2018 and we welcomed in 2019, a new year and new chapter in our lives. Today, January 24th, 2019, I am challenging you. I'm challenging all of us to make the choice right here and right now. Make the choice to make 2019 the best chapter that you have ever written in your life. If you accept the challenge, make the promise to yourself right now. Say, I promise. Humbly, we think we can help you keep the promise you just made by providing you what you need to succeed, a process, a roadmap that leads you to your best. Today, we have a very specific destination in mind for how we'll invest our next 30 minutes together. First, we want to establish some facts regarding New Year's resolutions and goals, which will help explain why most of us are not writing our best life story. Second, we want to introduce all of you to our new life planning tool, Best G.P.S, which was specifically designed to offer you a process, a roadmap to help you succeed in writing your best life story. And finally today, we want to have some fun playing smart, and together we want to make the world a better place. Let's get started with some facts, or as I say, some universal truths. 1, every one of us here today wants to become his or her personal and professional best. If it's true, say, I do. 2, most of us, more or less, are falling short of becoming our personal and professional best. If that's true, say, I am. So, we all want to become our best, and yet most of us are falling short, more or less. Why is that? Remember, simple is often brilliant. I believe most of us are not becoming the best versions of ourselves in life because we don't have a plan to do so. It's true, most of us don't have a plan. Only 40% of Americans make New Year's resolutions. 40%. And that often happens on New Year's Day, the day after New Year's Eve. Really? Of the 40% who do make New Year's resolutions to get better, only 9% ever achieve their resolutions. Maybe that's because only 3% ever write them down. So it's possible, since they didn't write them down, that people simply forgot what their resolutions or their goals were. And that is why they failed to achieve them. Obviously, something's not working. The current process that most are using to get better in life is broken or non-existent. Or maybe the process to get better is a secret that only the few who become their best know about. Well, we think the answer to this question is simple and, yes, brilliant. The reason most are falling short is because no one has ever taught us the process of creating a life plan to become our best and a process to execute that plan to become our best. And everything in life that succeeds is based on a plan to do so and a process that ensures that the plan becomes a reality. Think about it. All successes in life require a plan and a process. Let me share an example. At Supreme Southeast, we created a plan for our business to close and fund all our loans, all of your transactions on time, every time, so our customers could move in on time and so that you could get paid on time. That was the plan. That is our plan. We think it's a good plan. We think you agree that closing on time, funding on time, every time so that you could get paid on time is a good plan. We then needed a process to ensure that the plan succeeded in delivering the results. We established specific responsibilities for every individual at Supreme. We tracked the timing of every single individual activity to ensure we stay on course. We measure every transaction to ensure we succeed. And we established a voice of accountability. The plan and the process are specific. The results, we close on time and fund on time almost 99% of the time. To succeed in becoming your best, it's simple. You need a life plan with the specific destinations in all areas of your life that best describe best for you. You need a process that leads to best. The plan and the process needs to be in writing. And finally, you need a voice of accountability to ensure that you stay on course. Today, in the spirit of making our personal and professional program better, we will introduce our new life planning tool, Best G.P.S. Before we do, I wanted to offer one more fact. Remember, simple is often brilliant. Our little friend shared at the opening that best won't happen in one big moment, but in 1,000 little moments. In other words, we need to change the way we think and the way we behave. We need to keep the habits in life that make us better and change or replace the habits that don't lead us to better. Before we introduce our new tool, Best G.P.S., we wanted to share a short video on changing habits. Small choices become actions, actions become habits, and habits become our way of life. To help you discover your best life, we're happy to introduce our brand new life planning system, Best G.P.S. Best G.P.S. works just like a navigation system. You determine where you want to go in life, your target destination. You define where you currently are in life, your current location. You then develop the specific roads you will take to ensure that you arrive at your target destination, your route to best. And finally, you invite someone who cares about you to become your voice of accountability, a partner who will ensure you stay on track and help reroute you when needed. In the coming days, you'll receive an email to sign up for Best GPS and create your 2019 life plan. The platform, it's simple to use. You'll go to supremebest.com and enter the Best GPS portal. Then you'll invest yourself in creating your personal and professional best plan for 2019. The portal is secure. The information you enter will only be accessible to you and any other individuals that you may want to share it with. By the way, you can also invite your spouse, your significant other, your children, your family and friends. Anybody who wants to become their best is welcome. Let's get started. I'd like to show you how to use the Best GPS platform and share some examples from my personal life plan for 2019. The life plan I'm going to share is not my complete list, just a few examples in the 6 categories of life we all share in common: family and relationships, health and fitness, personal finance, fun and recreation, faith and community service, and business growth. Let's begin with family and relationships. As always, let's start with the destination. My destination is, I want to become the best husband I can be. To gain some current insight as to my current location, I did what any CEO would do. I took a survey. Surveys, they help us better understand how others feel about us. At Supreme, we survey our associates, our customers, and we even survey you. And so, to help me better understand my current location in family and relationships, I surveyed my wife, Lisa. When asked how she would rate me as a husband, at first she said, "You're the best." When pressed, she said, "Okay, you're a 9 out of 10. As we discussed this in more detail at dinner last night, my score dropped to a 7.5. Clearly, I've got work to do. I then shared with Lisa the details of my plan to get to be a 10, based on the feedback she offers me on the regular, and she confirmed I was on the right road. So my plan is no use of iPads or iPhones after 8 p.m. Instead, I will give her that time, quality time. I will only use words of affirmation with Lisa. Words of affirmation. I'll move my clothes from the washer into the dryer. Acts of service. Finally, I will not use my iPhone while driving, which is just common sense and also the law. Lisa and I have a great relationship, but it can be better. And these are the opportunities for me to be better, to become the best husband I can be. Lisa's volunteered to be my accountability partner related to these areas of improvement in 2019. By the way, if you want a great resource to read to help you improve your relationships, I recommend The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. We've also put together a list of helpful resources in every category, and you can find these resources, the recommendations, at the Best GPS platform. Let's move on to health and fitness. Out of the top 10 resolutions that people do make each year, the top 3 are in this category. They are diet or eat healthier. Number 2, exercise more. And number 3, lose weight. No wonder New Year's resolutions don't work. These are good general ideas, but they lack a specific destination and a process to ensure their success. Being in our best physical shape, it affects every area of our lives, starting with our self-esteem. Over the last few years, I've worked diligently to transform my own personal health and fitness. It has included modifying my diet, hiring a personal trainer. That's to ensure I stay on track. However, like all of us, I still have room for improvement. My target destination for health and fitness in 2019 is to decrease my alcohol intake by 60%. Like all of our goals, this is a personal choice. But based on my family background and me wanting to become my best, it is important for me to remain aware of my overall alcohol intake. When I assess my current location, it sometimes, most times, includes 2 to 4 glasses of red wine per day. Can anyone relate? Are you enjoying the wine and cheese in your office right now? My plan to reduce my intake in 2019 is to establish 4 to 5 days every week, Sunday through Thursday, where I'm completely dry, no alcohol at all. My accountability partner in this category will be my wife, Lisa, as well as all of my family and friends who I've empowered to call me out if I'm not sticking to my plan, including my friends at the wine store. Just think, if I'm successful as a leader bearing influence, the elf who hosted S.M.A.R.T last month, he'll be all cleaned up too, and he will be the best version of himself. On to our next category, personal finance. I mentioned that health and fitness occupies the top 3 spots when resolutions are made. Number 4, save more money. Think about this. Some of us spend $5 for coffee every day, maybe more. We buy water in a bottle. We have way more channels that we could ever watch, and don't get me started on Chardonnay shopping. Buying stuff late night that we really don't need, and then realizing the next day, Chardonnay, that we really don't need it or want it. Money management, or better said, a lack of money management, causes relationship stress. It's one of the leading causes of divorce. It also creates significant health issues, migraine headaches, high blood pressure, etc. The bottom line, we need a financial plan to ensure that we make the best outcomes take place in our personal financial lives. You know, we're all in different places in all areas of life, so our plans then will be different. This is all about you becoming the best version of you. And so my plan to get better financially in 2019, it starts with a destination: to increase my charitable giving to 17.5%. My current location, I gave 13% in 2018. My plan is to set up a new bank account specifically for charitable giving and direct 17.5% of the deposits that come in each month to that account. On to fun and recreation. It's hard to believe that almost 50% of Americans don't use all their vacation time. You're kidding me. And when people do go on vacation, they often work the entire time that they are gone. When you meet folks, you can usually tell the ones that ever take a vacation or not, can't you? The bottom line is we all need to have more fun. And the more fun we have, the more productive we will be in our relationships and in business when we're working. My specific plan to have fun in 2019, you may or may not be aware, but I am a bit of an Alabama football fan. Now that you are aware of who I cheer for, you know I'm a bit wounded by the recent loss to Clemson in the national championship game. Massacre may be a better description. It's much more fun for me and everyone else in my life. Just ask them when Alabama wins. With an interested taste, winning again as soon as possible so the fun can return as soon as possible, I created my fun destination for 2019. Go to the Alabama spring football game. It's called A-Day. I guarantee you they will win the game and I will have fun because they're playing against themselves. Alabama can't lose. My current location is I am living with the pain of the recent Alabama loss. My plan is to add it to my calendar, a game, and make specific travel plans as soon as the date is announced. My accountability partners are my boys, Kenzie Flood and TJ Flood. This will allow us to have fun together, they're winning, as well as to spend quality time together as a family. I have one other fun and recreation destination I intend to arrive at this year, and you can be my accountability partner. My destination? I plan to learn a new dance for S.M.A.R.T. My current location? I only know one dance and it has no name. I don't know, maybe it's the Burgundy or the Freddie Mac. My plan is to research and then select and then learn a new dance. My accountability partners will be all of you and my wife, Lisa Flood, as she has been requesting all last year that I learn a new dance. I will unveil that new dance sometime in 2019. You need to come every month so you don't miss it. Let's move on to faith and community service. Martin Luther King Jr. said everybody can be great because everybody can serve. Regardless of our diverse faith beliefs, all of us can serve in the community. We can give our time, our talent, and our treasure. We can also make the world a better place by doing so. Statistics suggest that only 25% of Americans volunteer one day each year, but those that do are much happier and much more productive in life. My plan includes a variety of investments, including building another Habitat house this year, but I also have a new and special plan to give back in 2019. My target destination is to sponsor 5 local kids to go overseas on mission trips. My current location, I helped sponsor one child to go on a mission trip in 2019, Mackenzie Kind Anderson. Mackenzie Kind Anderson passed away late last year. Broke our hearts. My plan to honor Mackenzie, I'll be supporting her foundation, Stick Up for Love, to fund the 5 scholarships. My accountability partner is my fellow associate and the producer of this show, Mackenzie's father, Ty Anderson. The last category is business growth. As I always do, I am planning to invest to ensure that we get better in every area that we measure at Supreme. We measure what matters with an interest to have the best impact on all of our constituents, our customers, our clients, and our community. I did want to share a very specific and personal destination as a part of my plan in business for 2019. My destination is to finish writing my first and maybe only book. My current location, the outline is complete. My plan is to write Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. My health and fitness goal, less wine, will help me achieve this goal as well. My accountability partner is my son, TJ Flood. At Supreme Lending, we have one more business goal for 2019 that we'd like to share with you. Our target destination is to increase our referrals and our market share with you to 25% of your buy-side transaction. Our current location is 15%. Our plan is to deliver the industry's best customer experience and to deepen our relationships with our valued partners, you, in 2019 through our personal and professional best program. Our accountability partner is you, and we invite you to hold us to the highest possible standards. That is Best G.P.S, a platform designed to help you transform your life in 2019. Think about it. What if you keep the promises that you've made to yourself? What if you bought in completely and fully invested yourself in our program in 2019? Imagine how different your life would be, how much better your relationships would be, how much better your health would be. Imagine how much better your financial life would be, how much more fun life would be. Imagine how much better the world would be. I've imagined what my life would look like if I executed my plan in 2019. I would be transformed from Pat Flood to
Supreme Man.
No, I'm not going to be faster than a speeding bullet or more powerful than a locomotive, but I can close your loan in 8 days. And in 2019, I will be a better husband, a better person. I'll be in better physical condition. I'll have more fun. I'll make the world a better place. And we, Supreme Southeast, will be better. And as partners, we'll get better together. That's my 2019 personal and professional best life plan. And Best G.P.S. is going to be my partner to help ensure I get there. My best, your best is waiting. I hope and pray we meet there. Don't go anywhere. Let's have some fun playing smart.
Hello there. It's time to play SMART, Supreme Mortgage and Real Estate Trivia. By now, you should have your device logged on to supremebest.live and have entered your name, email, and selected your team. As we read the questions, you'll want to make sure you keep an eye on your device, as you'll want to register the correct answer as soon as possible. Sometimes the questions will appear on your device just ahead of when our host is reading them. Don't forget that after you make your selection, you'll need to hit Submit Answer to make sure that it is submitted. Throughout the game, you'll get real-time updates of lead changes. I hope you were paying attention to the earlier part of the show because many of the questions will come from the content we just shared. Thank you again for joining us today, and have fun playing SMART, Supreme Mortgage and Real Estate Trivia.
Hey everybody! Hey listen, 2 things I want to share with you before we get started. 1, you guys out there that are laughing at me, you know you're jealous, you really want these. And 2, I don't know if you noticed, but I got a haircut. One of those young guy haircuts, you know, where you look like you just got out of bed and everybody goes, you look really good? I don't know if Superman can dance. He can fly. I don't know if he can dance. But I can tell you this, Supreme Man can dance. And he's got really good abs. All right, I hope you've been paying attention because it's time to play everyone's favorite game show, SMART, Supreme Mortgage and Real Estate Trivia. Today, we have several hundred realtors joining us in over 35 different real estate offices across the Southeast. In today's game, each office will be competing as a team for the chance to make the world a better place by donating hundreds of dollars to the charity of their choice. And, by the way, this weighs several thousand pounds, but you'll also be playing for the trophy. Our top 5 teams today will receive $500 for their charity of choice. In addition, you'll receive an email early next week to sign up for Best G.P.S, register for your goals for 2019. Once we receive the submissions, we'll be randomly selecting 10 realtors who sign up for the program who will receive $250 to donate to the charities of their choice. Okay. Hold on. I have to fly over here to get my cards. I'm back. Here we go. Question number 1. Let's get this rolling here with SMART. We all ready? Here we go. Question number 1. What percentage of Americans typically create New Year's resolutions? Is it A, 100%? Is it B, 100%? Is it C, 100%? Or is it D, 40%? Again, what percentage of Americans create their New Year's resolutions? Is it A, 100%, B, 100%, C, 100%, or is it D, 40%? The answer is D. That's correct. It's 40%. Only 40% of us even have a plan to be our best during the course of the year. But that's going to change this year for all of us. Let's go to the scoreboard. Let's see current player rankings. It's the usual suspects, and I mean that in the truest sense of the word. And then our team rankings. It's the usual suspects, Supreme Lending. Number 2, Remax Advantage Plus, Supreme Stop It. Number 3, Paddocks, KW Paddocks. And let's see, who else is ranking up there pretty high? KW Woodstock, number 4. Where's West Cobb? Oh my goodness gracious, they're playing like Alabama. Let's go on to question number 2. What percentage of Americans actually achieve their New Year's resolutions? So only 40% established them, but how many of those resolutions actually take place? A, 9%, B, 15%, C, 30%, and D, 100%. Again, what percentage of Americans actually achieve their New Year's resolution? Only 40% do them, but is it A, that achieve them, 9%? Is it B, 15%? Is it C, 30%? Or is it D, 100%? And the answer is, that's correct, A, 9%. Only 9% of the 40% actually achieve it. That means you need best G.P.S. You need it. You do. You definitely need it. I can tell. I can see you right now. You need it. I need it. You need it too. All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard. Remax Advantage Plus. Here we go. Advantage Plus is in the lead. KW Woodstock up at number 3 now. Supreme Lending doing a good job. You dropped one. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. I'm only kidding, Supreme. I want you to win. KW Paddocks, number 4. KW Atlanta North, and KW West Cobb's made a move finally. Alabama scored occasionally too, but not nearly enough. Let's go on to question number 3. Which of the following is not a component of the best GPS life plan? Again, the question is, which of the following is not a component? Is it A, target destination? Is it B, current location? Is it C, route to best? Or is it D, drinking beer and eating potato chips like our man in the Habit video? Life didn't turn out so well for him. Which of the following is not a component of the best GPS life plan? Is it A, target destination, B, current location, C, route to best, and D, drinking beer and eating potato chips? The answer is, that's correct, D, drinking beer and eating potato chips. Thank God we got that right, and hopefully you did as well. Let's go to the scoreboard, the leaderboard. Let's see who's up there. Supreme Lending back in the lead. It's because you eat less, eat better, and you exercise more. Number 2, Remax Advantage Plus. KW Paddocks has made a move. Let's see the final 4, 5, and 6 if we can. Here they come. It's KW West Cobb, Woodstock, Atlanta North. All right, let's go on to question number 4, shall we? Oh, by the way, we're going to have to learn a new dance, but I don't know. We'll always love this one, won't we? Okay, question number 4. What was my family and relationship goal for 2019? Was it A, be the best husband I could be? Was it B, move the clothes to the dryer? Was it C, attend the Alabama spring football game? Or was it D, drink more wine? What was my family and relationship goal for 2019? A, be the best husband I could be. B, move my clothes into the dryer. C, attend the Alabama spring football game. Or D, drink more wine. And the answer is, if you got A, you got it correct. My family relationship goal was to be the best husband I can be. Let's take a look at the leaderboards, shall we? Okay, Remax Advantage Plus has gotten out to an early lead. It's holding it. Supreme Lending, KW West Cobb's making a move finally. Remax, let's see. We've got some people down there that that you need some work. You need some work. You need to get on your game, your best game. KW, Woodstock, Peachtree City. All right, listen, here we go. There's still time left on the clock. I mean, there's still questions left. Here we go. Number 5, Supreme Lending has the ability to close your transactions faster than a speeding bullet, if necessary. How fast can we close your loan? Is it A, as quick as 7 days? Is it B, as quick as 8 days? Is it C, as quick as Quicken Loans? Not very quick. Or is it D, as quick as 21 days? Again, Supreme Lending has the ability to close your transactions faster than a speeding bullet if necessary. How fast can we close a loan? A, quick as 7 days. B, 8 days. C, as quick as Quicken Loans. Or D, as quick as 21 days. The answer is B, as quick as 8 days, because the government will not let us close them in less than 8 days. Otherwise, we would close them in 8 days if you needed us to do so. Please send us all your loans, all of your loans, and then send us all of your loans that need to close in 8 days so we can close them on time, fund them on time, get you paid on time. That's what we do here at Supreme. Hold on, bring the camera back. Okay. All right, here we go. Question number 6. In 2019, Supreme Lending's market share goal in your office is A, 13%, B, 17.5%, C, 25%, or D, 30%. So again, the question is, Supreme Lending's market share goal of your buyer controlled transactions in your office in 2019 is A, 13%, B, 17.5%, C, 25%, or is it D, 30%? And the answer is, that's correct, 25%. That's our goal. We're currently, on average, at 15%. You're welcome to query one of your representatives to find out whether or not we're at 15%. But if we're not at 15%, we got a lot of work to do. If we're at 15%, we got a lot of work to do so we can get to our goal, 25%. Who knows? If your office helps us get there, we might invite you in for a special audience preview of our program. Okay, here we go. The final question. All of you should know the answer to this question. We've asked it before. We're going to ask it again. We're always going to ask this question, so you should know the answer. Here it is. Number 7. Get ready. Who should you send your next buyer referral to? Is it A, Rocket Mortgage, B, Wells Fargo, C, Quicken Loans, or D, Supreme Lending? Who should you send your next buyer referral to? A, Rocket Mortgage, B, Wells Fargo, C, Quicken Loans, or D, Supreme Lending? I don't know. Who should you send it to? You should send it to Supreme Lending. Of course, you should spend all your loans. Not your next one, all of them. Hold on, I still got my mic. I got to give it away. I hope that you enjoyed. Hold on. We got winners. I hope you enjoyed the program. Of course, I hope you enjoyed the program. If you didn't enjoy this program, if you didn't get a few laughs, you need to. All right, here we go. The winner is, oh my goodness gracious, KW Westcom. We're going to get you your very own trophy and just leave it out there. Number 2, KW Woodstock. Number 3, keep that back up if you would, so I can announce all the winners. Number 3, Remax Advantage Plus. Let's see, 4 and 5, Supreme Lending, KW Peachtree City, Castelli Real Estate. You're going to win as well. That's 5 winners out there. You'll help us make the world a better place. Awesome, 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 awesome. And the individual, again, remember today, when you sign up next week, you'll get an email to give you the opportunity to sign up for Best G.P.S. When you sign up, we're going to do a random drawing. We'll announce all of this next week on email to you. We'll sign up. We'll do a random drawing. We're going to collect 10 additional names for $250 to go to the individuals to the charity of your choice. Okay. Now, I hope you enjoyed our program today. We pray that you will join us on our journey to best in 2019 by signing up for the best G.P.S. platform, registering your goals, and making the commitment, the promise to write your best life story in 2019. Finally, if you'd like to keep up with Supreme Lending and future personal and professional best updates, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Supreme Lending Southeast. We look forward to seeing you at our next program, February 21st at 11:30 a.m. I'll leave you with a Superman quote. There is a superhero in all of us. We just need to put on the cape. Your best is waiting. We hope to meet you there.